Greater Works International.
Read it.
And as a garden causes what is sown in it to spring forth,
Yeah.
so surely the Lord God will cause rightness and justice and praise to spring forth before all the nations through the self-fulfilling power of his word.
You see that? The self-fulfilling power of what? His word. That's why when God said prophesy to the things them, God said I'm going to cause it to come true through my word. But if I'm here to tell you to prophesy, and you know what, prophesy because you're too cute, then maybe your breakthrough won't come unless you prophesy to the thing that bother you, unless you prophesy to your condition in your body, unless you prophesy to your business place, unless you walk to your family member, unless you walk when you don't have the money where you must do, when you can't see the food where you have to do, when your body will give you trouble where you must do. If you're overweight in your body, you have to go try and if your son needs to get saved, if you want a visa to go for it, if you want a new car, if you want a new house, if you want Brazilian weed,
Let there be light.
Genesis 1 verse 6.
And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters.
Genesis 1 verse 9.
And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear.
Genesis 1 verse 11.
And God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind.
Genesis 1 verse 14.
And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let it be for signs and for seasons and for days and years.
Genesis 1 verse 20.
And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of the heaven.
Genesis 1 verse 29.
And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed.
Genesis 1 verse 26.
And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Genesis 1 verse 31.
And God saw everything that he had made.
Glory to God. And God said, 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 and God saw what he said when he said what he said. And he said, let make man in our image, just to say what them say and to see what they have when they say what they say. But man won't obey, just to say what he say. You better say what God say, and you'll have what he say. And he saw what he made when he say what he say. What he say, what he say, what he say. And he saw what he said when him say, when him say. And you will have what you say when you say what you say. Say your face, I say your face, I say your face. Monday morning, say what you say. Tuesday morning, say what you say. Wednesday, you better say what you say. Thursday, say what you say. Friday, say what you say. Saturday, you better say what you say. Sunday, you better one word of it, say what it say. Grab a word and say what it say. Grab a word and say what it say. Wisdom word of it, say what it say. Healing word. Deliverance. Favor. Breakthrough. Say what it say. Say what it say. Say what it say. I have to say what it say. Breakthrough I come, I have to say what it say. Favor I come. Married I come. Wife I come. Husband I come. Money must come. Clothes have to come. Bar visa. Say what you say. Say what you say. Word that come you better say what you say. But your mark and look and down. Put up the farm. Eat when you're up. Say what you say. Say what you say. Acts. Say what you say. Roman scripture. Ezekiel. John. Revelation. Axa, Hebrew, Roman, Jew and Jew, Christian for me and you. Say where we say, say where we say, say where we say. Voila!
Possibly rewind.
Okay. Say what you say.
Could you possibly
Say where we say, you better say where we say. Say where we say, say where we say. Say where we say, you better say where we say. I get a new house. I get a new car. Healing a come. Favor a come. My children blessed. Children scholarships. All our scholarships. We get new contract. Business was not. Gone back a foreign. Gone back a foreign. You better say what we say. You better say what we say. Say what we say. You better say what we say. Say what we say.
Say what you say.
Prophesy to your problem.
Say what you say.
Prophesy to your problem. You better say what we say. You better say what we say. You better say what we say.